All right, give me the controller. Can I tell you? Bianco Hills can fucking pound sand.
Yeah. Hey, Bianco Hills, go pound sand in your ears.
Look at pound sand because I'm going to the sandy place.
Pound sand in your ears, Bianco Hills. You know that's the full expression.
Oh wait, that's not what I want. Wait.
Pound sand in your ears.
That's not.
It is, yeah.
What?
That's the full expression. Yeah.
Where are you getting that?
I just remember having looked it up at one point.
No.
Yeah.
What?
I'll look it up now. Let's see. Pound sand.
I just want to get in there. I just want to. I can't. Okie dokie. Keith, the fake Brad Shoemaker would like to know if you like this game again now.
Oh yeah, it's great.
This is Mirror Madness Tilt Slam Bam, so I can't even imagine what I'm supposed to do in this one.
Oh, okay. All right, so here's what it is. The original is pound sand up your ass. Go pound sand in your ears is like the version of that. It's like the baby version.
The cutesy, cleaned up version.
Yeah. It's like the Christmas Story movie. He says fudge, but then implies that he said fuck.
Then says that he didn't say.
Which is, by the way, a total cheapo move, and fuck that movie for that.
Yeah. I mean, the rest of the movie's good, right?
Fine, whatever.
I saw that movie for the first time like 2 years ago, or maybe even.
Oh, really?
Ago. Yeah.
I've been seeing that movie. I've seen the movie like 10 times.
Yeah, maybe you're just sick of it. I saw it and I was like, "Ooh, you pretty good movie."
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Movie.
As far as like movies that I saw when I was a kid that are aimed at kids, that one holds up well. What else was I gonna look up? God, I hate that they're question marks. Just show me what it is.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that it was gonna like pop back up and then launch me into the air.
No, a lot of them do launch you though.
Yeah, I hate that it's question marks. See, there's a lot of stuff in this game that sucks. Just saying.
Wait, that wasn't the fake Brad Shoemaker that asked that was Trim Fandango.
But that I learned before we started that's fake Brad Shoemaker.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. They just said, I'm the actual dude with the Brad Shoemaker handle. Why are you doing that to Brad? Let him have his thing.
Yeah, like, why would you name yourself Brad Shoemaker?
It's kind of funny. I like Brad. I feel bad for Brad. Kyle, you take part in a lot of Giant Bomb stuff, right?
Look at that. Not anymore. Why?
No, but you did for a lot longer than I did. You knew Brad for a lot longer beforehand also.
I knew of him. I don't know him.
Right, you've never met Brad. Unless you saw him at PAX or whatever. I just feel like everybody's giving...
probably fist pounded him at PAX.
Yeah, I have. I know that I have.
Sorry, fist bump. Why did I say fist pound?
I don't know, because you're a dad now?
Wait, what?
Dads are always getting culture stuff wrong. It's like how you spell dog D-O-W-G.
You spell it with 2 G's, which is way more wrong.
No, that's how to spell it.
No, that's just Snoop Dogg.
No.
That's a dad thing. It's you're confusing Snoop Dogg with, like, a cultural thing.
Nope. You're wrong. Wrong.
There are many ways to spell dog.
3 ways.
D-O-G. If you
D-O-G, D-O-double-G, D-O-W-G.
Dog.
D-A-W.
What's up, my dog? Dog is like what the Doge meme dog would say.
I was gonna look up something else, but I can't remember. I had some of this gin. That was all right.
Is that
This is water.
gin?
Oh, this is here.
Or it was. So,
glug glug glug.
so what were you asking about?
I don't know. I just feel like I just feel like Brad. I feel like everyone's always giving him shit. I feel bad. Brad's a nice guy. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Everybody's always like, Brad sucks. Brad's the least favorite. Everyone's least favorite.
I mean, he is everyone's least favorite.
I'm just saying that's not a deserved title. And also, also going to a thing that you like and talking about who your favorite and least favorite is rude to everyone involved.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like it's not a cool thing to say.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah, so like whether or not Brad is your least favorite, telling him that or telling like Jeff that is like equally insulting.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I'll say this. I mean, it's sad because Ryan died. But after Ryan died and then Brad became the host of the Bombcast, I think he's like really come into his own as the host and is like way better on the podcast now.
That's good.
How do I like? Oh, okay. I thought soaking up the water was like automatic.
No, you have to fire your thing.
That's weird.
I know.
That's super weird.
I know. And I keep, because it keeps blinking X, right? But it also does it when it's empty. So in my head, I'm like, oh, I press X to fill it. And I press X, it just switches the fucking thing.
That's exactly what I just did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, who thought that was a good idea? Who's like, oh yeah, like we should make them push a button to fill it up? Like, no. Stop it. What's happening in the chat? I can't see.
Oh, Trim Manego says, also for the record, I do love Brad. I met him at PAX. Dude has a great singing voice, and fuck, now they think I'm fake Brad Shoemaker. But you are fake Brad Shoemaker.
Yeah, you are fake Brad.
You told Kyle that. He remembers. You admitted it. Oh, okay.
What?
Okay, here it is. I had the idea to make my handle fake_Brad_Shoemaker as a joke of a joke.
Wait,
but
so
my actual handle has always been Trim Fandango.
Oh my god!
And there's another dude with the Brad_Shoemaker as his handle.
Let's clear this up. So,
okay.
Fake Brad Shoemaker is a guy whose Twitch handle is just Brad Shoemaker. We have to call him Fake Brad Shoemaker so that when we talk about him, people don't think we're talking about the real Brad. And so he wanted to make his Fake Brad Shoemaker so that we'd have to call him Fake Brad Shoemaker.
Well, now that we know, we can do that for you if you want to switch it back.
Yeah, I mean, now it works.
We thought what it was. We thought it was Brad Shoemaker, a.k.a. Fake Brad Shoemaker, doing us a favor.
Yeah, like, I thought it was just the original guy, like, making it easier on us.
Yeah,
but it was just someone else trying to fuck things up even more.
That's fun. Listen, we have fun here when you subscribe to ContentBurger.biz.
I was fucking just gonna say that. Oh, you know what? For real, though, we are about to finish Shenmue later tonight, or perhaps by the time you see this video, I mean, almost definitely by the time you see this video, we already have. So there will never have been a better time to get into it, because by subscribing, you'll get to see the entire Shenmue Let's Play, and you'll get to take part in the voting process for the next
Yeah, I said on Twitter, and by saying it on Twitter, I hope to have made it permanent. I hope to have brought truth to the statement by saying it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Kind of like in our most recent marathon, that time we had one of several times where we had to stop for a long time to fix a technical issue.
Yeah.
And then came back and said that it was going to be the last time.
And it was. Yeah. So I said on Twitter that by the time, that when the last episode of Shenmue aired, we would have a list up for people to vote on.
So here's the thing, though, is that I have 3 different ideas on how to select the next game.
My idea was
First, do we need to have a vote on the voting method?
No. I think that what we should do is we should come up with a list of games that we are willing to do, and then let people vote on that.
Yeah. Okay. So
same as the last time.
Can I lay out my 3 ideas?
Hey,
we can talk about them.
Lay it on me thick.
Okay. Here we go. So the original voting method was I just posted and said, "Hey guys, give me all your ideas," and then people just said a bunch of stuff, and then I took all those, put them in a poll, and said, like, put a checkbox next to, or put a check mark next to any of these that you would want to see. And then took like the top 50% of those and then made a new poll and said, okay, now pick like 2. Like, pick your 2 favorite, and then took, like, the top 50% of those and said, like, okay, now pick 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, eventually we whittled it down to 1 game, and that's how we did it for the last 2 times.
Yeah.
My other idea is basically, like you said, like, you and I pick the games, and maybe we could even do, like, we could record ourselves, like, pitching on, like, why we think this should be the game that we play.
Yeah.
Or we could do this. We could have, like, run button, donor LP pilot season where we like record 1 episode of a bunch of games and then we pick which one seems like the best.
Ooh, that sounds really fun, but it sounds like something that we would get really bogged down in.
It does, yeah. I mean, we could try to commit to being like, okay, 1 recording session, we're going to stick to 30 minutes per game and do them all in 1 sitting. Like maybe no more than like 4 or 6 games or something, I don't know. But I'll tell you right now, now that I'm in the thick of The Last Guardian, I'm pretty bullish on Shadow of the Colossus. I think that would be a really good one.
No.
Why?
I think that we are at our best when we are playing a game that is super interesting, but also really easy to make fun of.
Yeah, I know. You can't make fun of Shadow of the Colossus.
No, it's just a good game that's fun to play.
Yeah. But it's so
and there's also
good.
not a lot going on in it.
But
someone said Rising Zan.
I have the Game Informer guys. That's how I heard about Rising Zan, or I first saw it. And apparently they actually, on their own time, sat down and played through Rising Zan, and apparently it is, I mean, no surprise, but it was like a painful experience.
Yeah. I'm not. Someone said that's a shame. I want to watch that. I'm not ruling out Shadow of the Colossus for like us playing through as a let's play, but I mean, as the thing that people are paying for, I think that it's not.
This is the beauty of the thing is that I can say why I think it's a good idea. You can say why you think it's a bad idea. Then the subscribers vote.
Right.
And if they want Shadow of the Colossus, they get it. Kind of like how they wanted or thought they wanted Eternal Darkness.
And then they were wrong.
And then look what happened.
Yeah.
Another good thing about the subscriber Let's Play, this was kind of like my idea from the beginning, was that if we pick a game and it's not good, we just move on. Like Eternal Darkness, we were just like, hey guys,
we moved on.
Let's stop this. Like I actually put up a vote like, hey guys, should we stop?
Yeah, right, I remember. And
yes.
it did take us too long to get to that point. I think.
Yeah, I think I put up a poll, should we stop Eternal Darkness? And the vote was no. And so we kept doing it, and then after a while the vote was yes.
I think
I actually did put that poll up for Shenmue once when we were like kind of in a shitty part where we were getting bogged down, but people voted for us to continue, so we did.
I didn't know that. I feel like there's 2 things with Eternal Darkness. I think that was in a particularly weird time of Run Button where we were more prone to like getting really down on a game for it not being fun.
I mean, honestly, I think that experience was the reason that we have, I think, without even probably discussing it with each other, actively tried to get away from that, because I think that got so negative that we were like, man, maybe we shouldn't be like this.
Yeah.
But what am I doing here?
You're shooting at it and it's not working, duh.
Ooh, hey.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
Boom. Ah, that sucked.
Taking a trip to Dr. Town, huh?
There's Keith with his classic war cry, taking a trip to Dr. Town. Can I tell you, Keith, one of my favorite Wiggle songs is called The Wonder of Wiggletown.
Really?
It's all about...
It sounds great. It sounds really good.
Different whimsical things that are in Wiggletown. Because one of the, I think the most or second most recent Wiggles album was called Wiggletown, and all the songs were about Wiggletown.
Nathan said,
let me clarify. Wiggletown's not a real place.
Nathan is clarifying, saying that they meant Eternal Darkness was the thing that they wanted to watch. That still is on the internet. Kyle keeps saying that he's going to put it on. on Game Wisp.
I mean, it's on.
It's all on YouTube. All of it's on YouTube. So we could upload those to.
Yes, they are on YouTube, but they are not. You can only get to them by going to our Patreon page and being a Patreon subscriber. And I keep meaning to put them on Game Wisp and not doing it, but I need to do it.
Well, so we'll make that a priority for this week.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I said that like a month or two ago. I was like, I'm gonna actively make sure I do that. And then
but now I'm on the case.
Oh, okay. Now Keith's on the case.
Oh, you fucked up.
I didn't fuck up shit. Ah, god damn it. All right, now I gotta wait for it to come around again.
All right, you're good now. Now do it.
Oh no, oh no! Got it.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was an action shot and everything into the sea. Fuck this guy.
I think we just found the
Fuck this
thumbnail.
dumb worm.
I think we just found the thumbnail for this episode. Bam! Get fucked.
That was like the part in Shenmue where he fucking kicked that guy in the face from the motorcycle.
Did that happen?
Yeah, he kicked the guy. Yeah, it was you like flipped out. You don't remember that?
No.
It was like the very last cutscene that we recorded. A guy ran at him with a motorcycle, and he fucking kicked him in the head.
I thought you meant.
Shenmue's on a
I thought you
motorcycle
meant
now.
Rio was on a motorcycle and kicked him in the face. Yes, you just remembered that the character's name is not Shenmue.
I swear to God, 100% of the time, except for then, I do it as a joke, and that time I did it seriously.
And to be honest, I have like almost fully transitioned to calling him Shenmue.
Yeah.
But just because this is like a public video for non-subscribers, I wanted to make it clear that I do not think the protagonist of Shenmue is named Shenmue. All right, do we want to, speaking of Shenmue, do we want to move on to Shenmue?
Yeah,
Either way, Keith,
yeah.
I gotta do some poopies, so...
You're disgusting.
Right?
What a vile creature. You know no one else poops, right?
What?
Yeah, no one else does that anymore.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're stopping.
Nathan says that's a Shen clue. In the UK, it's called Shen Cluedo.
Oh my god! Cluedo, right?
Yeah, Cluedo.
What a fucking... Man, Europe, get your shit together,
Get your shit together.
Come on.